Hello, everybody. This is Dragon Age. I might have, luckily, possibly 2 hours while my child is asleep to enjoy your guys' company and continue this game. So let's jump right into it. If you guys remember correctly, the last things we did was we started the game, made our character, got our backstory, which was an elf in the alienage who ended up killing a duke for being a douchebag, getting accepted by the Grey Wardens so she wouldn't be killed, talking to everybody that was in the camp, and meeting Alistair for the first time. Now it's time to go to Duncan and pick up the next mission.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
You're right, Duncan. I apologize.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin.
So beat up.
You four will be heading into the Korcari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit.
Hello to any new viewers. Welcome to Dragon Age.
For the joining itself, I'll explain more once you've returned. Of course. You must work together to collect the components, however. It's as much a part of the joining as what comes after.
Which is interesting to me because I'll explain that in the DLC whenever I get to it. But like, there's a joining, or some people do the joining again in the DLC, and I don't think it ever shows them fighting Darkspawn and collecting their blood to do it. Could be wrong though. It's been a while since I started that DLC. I never finished it, but I started it.
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can. Old treaties, if you're curious. Promises of support made to the Grey Wardens long ago. They were once considered only formalities. With so many having forgotten their commitments to us, I suspect it may be a good idea to have something to remind them with.
Can't you just conscript people? Or like, no, I guess conscription is literally you telling them that they're going to become Grey Wardens. But you don't want to make everybody Grey Wardens against the Blight, so I guess treaties are.
It's possible the scrolls may have been destroyed or even stolen, though the seal's magic should have protected them. Only a Grey Warden can break such a seal.
I don't understand. Why leave such things in a ruin if they're so valuable?
It was assumed that we would someday return. A great many things were assumed that have not held true.
I feel like Duncan standing that close to a fire that big would, like, 1, be overheating him like fucking crazy because he's in metal armor, and 2, possibly burn him.
No, but the effort must be made. I have every confidence you are up to the task. It will be an overgrown ruin by now, but the sealed chest should remain intact. Alistair will guide you to the area you need to search.
Oh, just realized my wire was on top of my microphone too. That might have been bothersome.
Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path.
Alistair has slightly
I will
pointy
see you when
ears.
you
I just
return.
realized that from that angle.
good to have Grey Wardens amongst us. With their help, perhaps we can push these things back underground for good.
Made it seem like I could actually talk to him, not just hear random banter from him.
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
He makes it sound like it's Minecraft. Oh, if you're in the forest at night, it's not well lit, so creepers and skeleton and zombies and shit will spawn. So the Darkspawn are great, basically. Okay then. Darkspawn are basically
Wild creatures ahead.
zombies, I guess.
As you say, it shall be. Concern for your own existence?
My cat is currently laying on top of my feet. Okay then. Wolves. We just killed wolves. Darkspawn. Not a Darkspawn. Oh look. Floating body. A letter. Inspect. A personal letter. Okay. That person's definitely dead.
Over here.
So is that person. But this person is not.
Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the
He's
ground.
not half as dead as he looks.
Please help me. I've got
Does that
to
make sense?
return to camp.
My brain says it doesn't, but I don't know if it does.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you.
He was so injured he
Let's get out
was
of here.
crawling, but a couple of bandages can stand right up. The magic of video games.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful,
Was it just
and they
me
were
or did
still
I hear something
overwhelmed.
collapse?
How many Darkspawn can the
Did the
four of
guy
us slay?
die
A
after
dozen?
walking off
100?
those steps?
There's an entire army in these
I
forests.
swear I heard somebody
There are
collapse.
Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the Horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back. I still do not relish the thought of encountering an army.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise.
That's
That's
about it.
why I'm here.
You see, Sir
They won't
Knight,
take us by
we
surprise,
might
but
die,
they'll kill us
so
still,
we'll be
all
warned
the
about
same.
it first.
That is
Exactly.
reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
Uh-huh. You'll be fighting by our side. You're a man trained as a Templar who is also a Grey Warden and can warn us when there's Darkspawn about. I think that might be Darkspawn. That's a dead soldier. Dead soldier. Oh look, a wildflower. Oh look, it says corpse updated.
The Darkspawn has sensed us!
Oh no, they saw us, whatever we'll
Very
do.
It shall be done. I shall do very well. As you say, it shall be done. It shall be done. I shall do as you say, it shall be done. I shall do I shall do as you say.
Stop going off by yourself. Look at the flower. Death. It'll cause your death. I feel like finding armor on them is like finding armor on zombies in Minecraft. Like, probably useless armor. Don't really know why they're wearing it. But we'll take it anyways. And we'll sell it. And make all the muns. Level up, which gave me back health immediately in the middle of battle.
It is begun.
Like, what's funny to me is, like, in D&D, if you level up, even if you're in the middle of battle, you can get health back.
I shall do as you say.
Your health back at level up in D&D. Was knocked out during combat. Any sustained ability the party member had active or didn't activated. He or she will also now have an injury. Remove them using injury kits, which are located in the potions part of the radical. Who has an injury?
Right.
Do you have an injury? Yes, you do. Potions.
Right away.
Sorry, you guys gonna have to deal with me pushing that button a lot because for some reason I'm an idiot. Conversion. Lockpicks. Give me your blood, bitch. Oh, look, a chest. Open the chest. Is there anything out here? No, so why was I allowed to go over there? What was the point? More blood! Give me... Oh,
Yes?
the blood. Oh. Didn't mean to
I
talk
grew
to
up
you,
in a
but-
village about a day's trip to the east. Little blot you wouldn't even find on a map. Haven't been back in years. I struck out for the city as soon as I could outrun my pa.
Kinda sounds like
I've
my
been in
hometown.
Denerim for what?
Little tiny little
6
hometown.
years now. Never liked it much, but there's
Well, at
more
least compared to the
purses there
cities
than
I'm used to
anywhere else.
anymore.
And a pickpocket, thank you very much. Or was, anyhow.
Oh,
Who'd
so
ever guess
sorry.
I'd end up a Grey
Forgot to
Warden?
mention the pickpocketing.
I found them. I cut Duncan's purse while he was standing in a crowd. He grabs my wrist, but I squirm out and bolt. The old bugger can run, but the garrison caught me first. I'm a wanted man in Denerim, you see, so they were going to string me up right there. Duncan stopped them, invoked the right of conscription. I gave the garrison the finger while I was walking away. Don't know why Duncan wants someone
does
like
that a
me.
lot.
But
You know
he
what?
says finesse is important, and that I'm fast with a blade.
Wait.
You bet your boots I am. Besides, it beats getting strung up.
So, a little bit of spoilers if you haven't read The Calling. Duncan himself was conscripted. He was also a thief. So that might be why he was willing to conscript you, because you reminded him of himself when he was younger. Yeah, those are I'm pretty sure the words that I meant to say.
All right,
So,
for
yeah.
an old bugger. He's faster than he looks, too.
Yeah, because he was trained not only by Grey Wardens, but by living on the
We
streets.
still have to find those documents. I've never heard of a tower that stood for more than 10 years in this forest.
Well, I mean, the entire building back there stood for more than 10 years.
Hey,
in
I'm
this
following
forest,
you,
so-
aren't I?
It shall be done.
There's a chance my daughter might not nap for those 2 hours, but I'll still be able to play. I just might have to go get her out of her room.
There! More of the fiends ahead!
More of the fiends!
I shall do it. I shall do it. Very well. I shall do it. It shall be done.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna go get her out of bed.
It shall be done.
Maybe I'll just try the pacifier.
Very well.
Try the pacifier trick first. I'm gonna try the pacifier trick first. If that doesn't work, we'll have to get her out of bed. But for now, I'll be right back, guys. Sorry, I know this is gonna be so interesting just staring like this, but sorry. Baby first. Okay, and I'm back. I'm going to see if that pacifier works. I'm keeping her calm and letting her go back to sleep. Okay. I gotta remember which direction I normally go when I do this.
It shall be done. I shall do it. It is begun. As you say, it shall be done. As you say.
Yes?
Damn it.
Hey, I'm following you, aren't I?
That usually only happens when, for some reason, when I'm, like, talking to these guys. Like, later on it will not happen as often. I don't know why it does that. Okay, sorry. Someone had messaged me and I had to check it.
Very well. Off I go.
As you said, it is begun. As you said, it shall be done.
Like extra heavy duty attack. Look guys, a chest! It's almost like I knew it was here. Bear in mind, I have played this game a couple times. But this time I'm romancing someone different, so it's going to end differently than I'm used to. And I'm possibly going to choose different routes because of the fact that I'm romancing someone different. Am I going the right way? I might be the wrong way. I'm sort of going the wrong way.
Look there. Poor slobs. That just seems so excessive.
It shall be done. As you say, it is begun. I shall do it. I shall do it. It shall be done.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you beat some dark spot. But up in the middle of it, just a
It is begun.
even more.
Very well. It shall be done. It is begun. As you say. I shall be done. It is begun. I shall be done. As you say. What now?
I will say that this game could be okay for children. At least, you know, the ones that have had sex ed and stuff in class. Or have been to a pool and seen people in their, you know, bikinis and stuff. But other people would not say that, so therefore I'm saying this is not appropriate for children. Also because I cuss. This video is not appropriate for children.
It is over.
I don't mean to cuss
Still need to
most of the time, but
Find
just
those
kind of
documents,
happens.
if they're even here.
Okay. This way. Because that person that we found on the ground had something on him that would have led us back to this area over here. Because secretly he buried something in the fire. Like so. Again with me. That's not what I'm trying to do. Yes, that's what I'm trying to do. Okay. I think it's showing me the map like this means I've looked at all those places. So now it's time to follow the arrow. Go this way? Yeah. If I'm remembering everything correctly. Okay, I am. Or else it would not have just done its save thingy. Note that this game does a save animation every time you get to a place that's going to be... Yeah, that's it. My husband just messaged me. He is currently at work while I'm streaming and taking care of the baby in the home. Okay. This way.
It's a trap. Look there, a cunning trap. It's a trap. Look there, a cunning trap. It is as you say. I shall it is begun.
Cat, get off the table before I hurt you.
I shall as you say, it is begun. It shall be.
Oh shit. How am I the only one alive? How did you idiots die?
As you say, it is begun. It shall be done. I shall do as you say.
shit out of me first.
Fine thing we've done.
Damn it. Hate this. Load my save. It's gonna load me up where it saved me. Okay. Let's try this again, you bunch of idiots. Make sure no one's injured. Big
It's a trap. Look there, a cunning trap. It's a trap. Very well. It shall be done. It shall be done.
Has no concern for your own
I shall do as you say. It shall be done. It shall be done. As you say. It is begun. Very well.
Damn you!
I shall do it. It shall be done. I shall do it. It shall be done. As you say. It is begun. I shall do it. Very good. As you say. It shall be done. I shall do it. It is begun.
Oh. Hey guys, how about next time not walking directly past me while I'm trying to take down the traps that one of your idiots' asses got stuck in? Sound good? It sounds good to me. Like, this trap's just sitting open. He's not gonna give us anything? If I'm not mistaken, there should be.
Come, let us end this!
I shall do it. I shall do it.
Concern for your own existence?
I am ready. I hail from Redcliffe,
Alright, and
but
he's
Duncan
talking
recruited
still.
me in Highover, a city off the
Talk
northern coast.
to him.
Have you traveled there? I was in Arlayman's retinue when he attended King
Not gonna
Marek's
be
funeral.
rude, guys.
It was in Highover that I
Totally
met
be
my
rude,
Helena.
not going to
I
be.
was smitten. She has the most beautiful eyes, my Helena. Now, for years, I found any excuse to return there. We married a year ago. Arlayman gave me leave to serve in Highover, but I was attempting to persuade Helena to come to Redcliffe with me, at least until I was recruited. Last month, Duncan visited Highover, and the band held a tournament in his honor. I won the Grand Melee. It was hard to leave my wife. We married only a year ago, and she is heavy with child now. But Ferelden
You're an
needs my
idiot. Why
blade,
would you
and I
leave your
shall not
pregnant
falter.
wife to join the Grey Wardens?
He has a seemingly impossible task, with a scarce handful of Grey Wardens, yet he does not complain or flinch from his duty. We should find those documents, although if they were so important, why leave them out here? Indeed.
Because again, they would return. But I agree. If they're so important, why didn't you guys take them with you when you left? So that way, like, you know, you had them on you guys for when shit like this happened. What if it happened before you guys were able to return? Like, what if a blight happened before you guys were able to return to Not Thetis. Ferelden. There. Always look everywhere for chests. Chests. Treasures. Elf fruit, which will give you potion making abilities. Okay.
There! More of the fiends ahead!
What was this thing vibrating? It was definitely vibrating, I swear. Oh, the fiends ahead! Let's go get these fuckers. Back up.
Very well. On it.
Dead yet?
I don't think I have any more healing souls.
Right.
By healing souls, I mean like the injury ones. I obviously have potions of healing, but like not like the potions of somehow miraculously making my injury going away potions. You know those potions? Yeah, you know those potions. There's also something I think that I can do over here. Oh, there's two things. Desert. Pile of rocks. Sprinkle more ash on the pile of stones. Oh shit, what have I done? Oh no.
From slumber.
As you say,
Little rock around
it
my
is begun.
building.
It shall be done. Very well. As you say, it is begun. It is begun. Very well. I shall be. It is begun. It shall be. It is begun. It shall be. Very well.
It's done.
It shall be. I shall do as
No. Let's go back. Towards. The question is, why were the Darkspawn here? Is there a specific reason why they were protecting this area? Like, I know why we were sent here. Duncan wanted us to get the contracts, but why were they here? Okay. Now, what I'm about to do, some of you would not do. Did it again. I'm doing it because I'm greedy. Compare that to the dagger I have. equip. Oops, that's not what I'm to do. Is that two-handed or one-handed? Main-handed. There. What do I need to be able to strength? Is even oh, it's two-handed. That's why I don't do two-handed. Keeping the crossbow, keeping those bolts. I'll keep that staff for now. That's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. Studded leather better. Oh, well, there's... Why did I just do that? Let's try that again. Equip. There we go. Keeping those... I'm sure this has something better than the freaking regular leather. Nope, they're exactly the same. Okay then. Keep my wedding clothes. Keep the runes. And the gift. Those are all quest items. Okay, I need to switch characters. His shield is definitely better than all of those. Chainmail. What he's wearing currently. I did not just do that. Okay, whatever. Heavy chainmail. Okay. Those mean absolutely nothing right now, so... Okay. Now what I'm going to do, what I was talking to you guys and saying that most people wouldn't do this, I'm going to remove their weapons and clothes on Davith and Jory, and you'll find out why I do this here in a little while. They will no longer be my companions after this mission, and I want to be able to sell the items that I can get from them. And I know I'm not going to be fighting anymore after this. So they're going to be running around in their underwear. Not attractive in the slightest. But I still do it. And they talk during these scenes, so you're going to be seeing them in their underwear. Or in their... What is it called?
Well, what have we here?
Oh, I don't remember.
Are you a
They're whitey
vulture,
tighties,
I
basically.
wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey? What say you, Scavenger or intruder? Tis a tower no longer. The wilds have obviously claimed this desiccated corpse. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and
Touch,
that means
touch,
others
touch.
may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the
So
wild,
I've heard
she
that
is.
the
She'll turn
voice
us into
actor
toads.
for Alistair
Witch of the wild
doesn't really
Such idle
remember
fancies,
much of
those
his
legends.
voice acting for the character
Have you
in this
no minds
game.
of your
And I
own?
mean, you only really see him
You
in
there.
this game
Women do not
for
frighten
the most
like
part.
little boys. Tell me your name and I shall tell you mine.
Possibly a little bit in the second, based off of what you choose for a future mission during this game. And then I don't think you see him in the third game, but you might in a DLC or something.
And you may call me Morrigan, if you wish. Shall I guess your purpose? You saw
But people are always like
something in
saying
that
like
chest?
say stuff about
Something
say
that
something
is
like funny
here
about
no
cheese, or that
longer?
you love cheese,
Here no longer.
and say swooping is
You
bad
stole them,
because
didn't
of stuff
you?
he says in this
You're
game.
some
But
kind
he's
of
like,
sneaky
I don't really know
witch
what they
thief.
expect of me.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest
Though the guy
you
who plays
return them.
that voice
will
acts him
not,
is
for 'twas
awesome
not I
guy.
who removed them.
Like acting
Invoke a
wise.
name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened. Twas my mother, in fact.
Oh look, I did go back to sleep.
There is a sensible request. I like you.
I'd be careful. First it's, I like you, but then zap. Frog time.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you.
I love how you can't tell my character's an elf because you can't see her ears because of her hair. There's one thing I wish that Dragon Age would change, and that's the
Greetings,
hairstyles.
Mother.
Because,
I
like,
bring
they
before you
don't
4
do
Grey
long
Wardens
hairstyles
who-
except for pulled up in
I
buns
see
like
them,
Morrigan's and stuff.
Much
Like,
as I expected.
Can a girl not have her hair
we supposed to
down
believe
long
you
over
were
her shoulders
expecting
and
us?
still fight?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open
course.
one's arms wide.
This one
Either
specifically was
way,
back in a time where,
one's
like,
a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you.
well,
We
basically
shouldn't
your
be
hair
talking
moved
to
with your
her.
body. It didn't
Quiet,
like,
Davith.
move.
If she's
like,
really a witch, do you wanna
naturally
make her
now. They're
mad?
trying to get more natural with it.
There's
They're
a
trying to get more
smart
like
lad.
realistic with it. But
Sadly
like,
irrelevant to the larger scheme of things. But it is
I wish
not
in
I
Inquisition
who
I could have had long
decides.
hair.
Believe what you will. And what of you? Does your
without
elven mind
some
give you a
DLC
different
or some
viewpoint?
modding and shit
What
like that.
do you believe? A statement that possesses more wisdom than it implies. Be always
Hello,
aware.
new viewer. How are
Or is it
you?
oblivious? I can never remember. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? Why, it seems I do.
So this is a dreaded witch of the wilds.
Witch of the Wild, huh?
A minute ago,
Morrigan
he
must
was
have
all
told
like,
you
we're gonna be
that.
turning,
She
we're gonna be turned
fancies
into
such
frogs if we
tales,
don't watch
though
what
she
we
would
say.
never
Now
admit
he's
it.
like, this is
Oh,
a
how
dreaded
she
witch of the
dances
wild, so
under the
scary.
moon.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious
She's
seal
psychic.
wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh,
Psychotic.
you protected them.
Psychic,
And why
psychotic, same
not?
thing.
Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this blight's threat is greater than they realize. Either the threat is more, or they realize less. Or perhaps the threat is nothing. Or perhaps they realize nothing. Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
Do I have to? Do I want to? Still have naked men. I actually want to see something too. Is it this? Yes. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's not just yet. Let's go over here before we go to Duncan.
The Mabari's stable for now, but not improving. Unless I get that herb I told you about, there's not much hope. Let me see. Yeah, that's exactly it. Wonderful. Yeah, give me a moment and I'll make this into an ointment. He looks better already. I'm sure he'd thank
So I
you
don't understand
himself
why,
if
like,
he could.
this flower can heal the dogs of Darkspawn taint, but not the humans.
Let's give him a day or two to recover. Why not come back after the battle? Perhaps we can see about imprinting him on you. Huh, you'd be surprised. Could be the other way round. Mabari are supremely intelligent and are excellent hunters and fighters.
So
Come back
they
after
can
the
cook
battle and just
clean.
Well, take
and,
another look.
You know, take care of a human being. Got it. When I have a child, I'm gonna just set it next to a bar and expect it to take care of it. Oh yeah, I have a child. My character has a
So
child.
you return from the wilds.
I'm gonna sit
Have
next
you
to a
been
Mabari
successful?
and just expect it to take care of the baby.
Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
So what exactly goes into it besides blood? Like, what makes it able to be drank and turn you into a Grey Warden? Oh wait, you don't know it can be drank yet because you haven't watched that far into it. This is what happens when you've watched too much shit.
There was a
Or played
woman
this
at
too
the
many
tower,
times.
and her mother
That's
had
what I meant.
scrolls.
Played
They
too
were
many
both
times.
very
That's what I meant.
odd.
Were they wilder folk?
I don't think so. They might be apostates. Mages hiding from the Chantry.
I know you were once a Templar, Alistair, but Chantry business is not ours. We have the scrolls. Let us focus on the joining. Excellent. You will need that courage to face what comes next.
Courage? How much danger are we in?
I will not lie.
We're all
Grey
going to
Wardens
die.
pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now rather than later. If only such secrecy were unnecessary, and all understood the necessity of such sacrifice. Sadly,
Like-
that will never be so.
My
Let's go
character
then.
apparently,
I'm
from the
anxious to
options
see
I've
this
given,
joining now.
understands enough that
I
this
agree.
fucking ritual
Let's
can
have it
kill
done.
us.
Then let us begin.
But like, they're still like, yep, let's
Alistair,
go.
Take them
Let's
to
do
the
this.
Oak Temple.
Half naked men
The more I
because I
hear
stole
about
their
this
armor
joining,
so I
the
can
less
sell
I
it.
like it.
Yay!
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
I hate this statement. I swear I'm the bravest one here and I'm a woman. What about women is not brave. Like, there are plenty of women out there that are 10 times more
I only
brave
know
than
that
this
my
character.
wife is in Highever with a child on the way. If they had warned me,
You left her there?
it just doesn't seem fair.
Dumbass.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight. You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them? Maybe you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If
Would
nobody
you guys
stops the
die to
Darkspawn,
protect your
we'll
pretty
die
wife
for
from
sure.
them?
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining.
I'd die to
The
protect
Grey
my beautiful
Wardens
daughter
were
from
founded
them.
during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
But did they
going
just
to
straight
drink
up
the
drink
blood
the
of
blood? There's no magics
those
involved?
creatures.
Or, like, was one of
As
the
the first Grey Wardens
original Grey
did
Wardens
before
a
us,
mage
as we
who
did
had the
before
magics
you.
and made the magics
This
towards the blood
is
and
the
drank
source
it?
of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and
That probably
use it
didn't
to
make
slay
sense
the
at all.
Archdemon.
I realized that kind of sounded very, like, jumbled. I didn't think of the right word.
We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said
My
since
character's
the
supposed to be
first.
badass. Yeah.
Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Davith, step forward.
It makes you wonder how many people had to die drinking this shit for them to finally get it right. Like, were there, like, a bunch of guinea pig humans that they tried this shit on first? Before they were like, look what we can do.
Maker's breath.
I am sorry, Davith.
Like, I understand there
Step
probably were people
forward,
willing to do
Jory.
that
But
because of the fact that they were,
I
like,
have a
fighting the
wife,
Blight at the time.
a child.
There is
Had I
no
known.
turning back.
No, you ask too much.
Had I known if
There is
I
no
was going to
glory in
die.
this.
Dude! You really want to fight Duncan of
I
all
am
people?
sorry.
Duncan went on a great mission and survived in a book.
But the joining is
You
not
think
yet
a
complete.
pathetic fool like you is going to kill him?
You are called
Also,
upon to
you
submit
could have
yourself
lived
to
had
the
you
taint
drank that.
for the greater
There was a
good.
chance you were going to live. You might not have died.
From this moment forth,
But now you for
are the
sure left
Grey
your wife
Warden.
and child without a fucking husband and father. Drink it. Possibly survive. Get to see another day and see my pretty wife and my future child. Or future child at all.
it is finished.
Don't drink it. Try to fight.
Welcome.
Get killed.
Two
No
more
chance.
deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
And I'm glad
How
it was
do
the
you feel?
woman. No, I'm joking. I'm sure if I was a guy, he would say the same thing.
Such is what it takes to be a Grey Warden.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my
Also,
joining.
why is it that, like,
Such
my
dreams
character
come when you
did
begin to
basically
sense
the
dark
same
spawn,
as
we all do.
not Jordan,
That
but
and
the
many
other
other
one.
things can be explained in the months to
Davin,
come.
Darvin.
Before I forget, there is
Something
one
like that.
last part to your joining.
But, like,
You take some of that blood
um,
and put it in a pendant. Something
he
to
died,
remind us
but my character
of those who didn't make
have
it
me
this
tell the
far.
difference between ones that are gonna die and ones that aren't gonna die.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king. The king is discussing strategy for the upcoming battle. I am not sure why he has requested your presence. The meeting is to the west, down the stairs.
Because he thinks
Please
I'm
attend
hot.
as soon as you're able.
Wow, chicka wow wow. He's like his father, he's into elfish women. Give my character a little bit more strength. Let's learn to fade from view, although perceptive enemies may not be full. Taking any action beyond movement, engaging in combat or using items will still attract attention if the rogue initiates combat while still stealthed. The first strike is an automatic critical hit or backstab. Sure, why not? And it looks like we can't go on without doing that. Okay. Do I have anything else that's in this that I need to get rid of? Okay, is that?
We can speak more after the meeting with the king.
If the king wants to see you and Duncan, you probably shouldn't keep him waiting. He might get mad, start crying. You'll feel bad. Well, it won't be pretty.
But what if I don't feel bad? What if I don't feel bad at all?
No, I
Oh, there's
cannot.
no one blocking it.
Again.
Ah, damn. No key.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps? Let me know what you'd
What
like.
goods you have? I'm gonna sell you all the shit I just, went through and dealt with. That's not what I want. I want this first. Need. Is it flask or is it bottles? It's flask. Let's get. That many of those. Backpack. Okay.
Hello again. Is there
And
something
we'll
you
check
need?
your other
Some
goods.
supplies, perhaps? So long as you keep it quiet.
Keep it quiet, keep it safe. Oh no, it's secret safe. Damn. Nothing important in there. Okay. Potions. Make a potion. Let's make some. Also.
Hello again. Is there something you need?
Got to
Some
buy
supplies,
some of the
perhaps?
injury potions, which I'm going
Let me know
to
what
need
you'd like.
because, I've got to fight soon. So let's get. Let's go ahead and buy all 4 of those. Okay. Let us go meet with Duncan and the king. Okay.
Loghain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much, Cailan. A Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
How would Joey? I was
That's
gonna
the
say,
case.
how would you know
Perhaps we should
Logain?
wait
But
for
then I
the
remember the
Orlesian
first
forces
book.
to
He
join us
actually
after all.
fights.
I must repeat my
Darkspawn.
protest to your fool notion that we need the
When
Orlesians
they're
to
in
defend
the deep
ourselves.
roads.
It is not a full notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to
Merrick
suffice,
was
won't
more
they?
understanding than
Duncan,
you were, Logain.
are your men ready for battle?
Logain, you're just an asshole.
And this is the recruit I met earlier on the road?
Like, you didn't even want the
I
Great
understand
Wardens to come back.
congratulations are in order.
But Merrick did.
Oh, but you are. Every Grey Warden is needed now more than ever.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Kalen. We must attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from
To
cover.
flank the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who
Them
shall
off.
light this beacon?
That's rude.
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
Why us? Oh, that's right. Because you don't want us on the main battlefield. Because that's too much work.
No. It's best that you both go.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy
Yes, it
theories,
is.
Logain.
Send me.
Grey Wardens battle the
I
Blight no
will
matter where they're
kill
from.
Your
anything
Majesty,
that
you
stands
should
in my
consider the
way.
possibility of the archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, in case you guys didn't know.
Yes,
Archdemons are dragons,
Your
which are
Majesty,
supposedly
the
old
tower and its
gods
beacon
that are
are
tainted
unnecessary.
by the dark
The
We will
circle of
not
mage-
trust any lives to your spells, mage. Save them for the
rewoken.
Darkspawn.
We awoken? Or are we to be rewoken?
Enough! This plan will suffice. The
You
Grey
guys tell me in the
Wardens will
comments.
light the
Would it be
beacon.
rewoken
Thank you,
or
Logain.
rewoken?
I cannot wait for that glorious
But,
moment. The Grey Wardens battle
That are
beside the King of
tainted by
Ferelden to
the
stem the
dark
tide of evil.
spawn and
Yes,
basically
Kalen.
become
Glorious
a
moment
dragon
for us
dark
all.
spawn. Dragon old god
You
dark
heard the
spawn.
plan. You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Logain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
Yeah, totally. He wants you to watch my back. I'm not gonna agree with him this time.
so am I.
You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley. We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for. Stay with the Terran's men and guard the tower. If you are needed, we will send word.
What's a turn? Like, can someone let me know what a turn is? Like, in royalty, like, compared to, like, English royalty or stuff like that. Like, what is a turn?
We soil our drawers, that's what.
If it does, leave it to us. I want no heroics from either of you.
But we're Grey Wardens just like the rest of you. Why can't we have heroics?
The battle is about to begin. Once I leave, move quickly. You'll have less than an hour.
But only after I leave into the Kikari Wilds. I don't know why I said Kikari. Kikari Wilds.
Of course, even the best laid plans go awry. So do what you must. I trust you both.
Just not enough to actually fight with the rest of you.
There will be plenty of battles, Alistair. Be patient. Then I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
Oh, look, Alistair can be leveled up. Ah, I pushed the wrong button again. Why do I always do that? Level up. His strength. That's willpower. Wait, not his willpower. It's constitution. Bitch needs to get strength. Right this way. I don't know why I was doing that way. My brain just stopped working. Cutscene! Like 3 cutscenes in a row, basically. Love the Dragon Age music.
The
Oh, so they're
plan will
basically
work, Your
Catholics.
Majesty.
Of course it will. The
They have
blight
the
ends
incense
here.
burners, just like the Catholics do. It is Catholics that have that, right? No, I'm not religious. Now you're getting scared, dude? What if that guy behind him's the Grey Warden? Like, because the only Grey Wardens you actually meet in this game are like, for this battle, are like Duncan and Alice. The other Grey Wardens are supposedly in an army camp further down out of the, like, temple area that you were at. Dude, it took you this long to say archers? I'm pretty sure that. Oh, ooh. Ooh, were those bows enchanted? Those bows are fucking. Oh, those bows are enchanted. I cannot tell you if the blade themselves light those bows like that. Those bows are fucking enchanted to light those fucking arrows on fire. That would be bucks. But you never get an enchanted bow, I think, in this game.
For Ferelden!
For Ferelden, we just sacrificed dogs before we did humans. Destroy the beacon.
Let's cross the bridge.
How did I not take that out? That entire side of the bridge taken out, isn't it? Ow! Motherfucker! Alice was just standing there. Why are you laying on the ground?
Help me. They're everywhere. They've taken the tower. You're Grey Wardens, aren't you? The tower. It's been taken.
What are you talking about, man? Taken how?
The Darkspawn came up through the lower chambers. They're everywhere. Most of our men are dead.
Then we have to get to the beacon and light it ourselves.
Controller vibrating. come with me. Tower guard and mage. Why is there a circle mage still over here? You'd think that they'd all be forced to go together because of the fact that, like,
I shall go. Very well. It is begun. It shall be done. It is begun. Very well. I shall do. It shall be done.
John, do not touch my phone.
As you say, it shall be done. Very well. I shall do. It is begun. As you say, it shall be done. I shall do.
Wait, you're trying to tell me I can like, activate stealth outside of combat?
As you say.
Fuck. Activate stealth now. Controller is vibrating. Is that it? Yes.
Have you no concern for your own existence?
I shall do. It shall be done. I shall do. I shall do. It is begun. As you said, very well.
I accidentally tried to activate stealth again, didn't I, guys? Lobby! My cat's staring at my phone right now because I'm using it to keep an eye on chat.
It is begun. As you said, very well. It is begun.
So I don't know one of those fucking arrows in my back. I'm not fucking really, you know what? I'm not fucking kill you anyways.
As you said.
Die, you bastard!
Very well.
Here.
This guy also needs some healing. Oh. There we go. Okay, let's go down here. Collect the shit from these guys. Give me. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? No, no. Let's go up here. Collect the shit from possibly any of these guys. Watch where you step, guys.
Look there, a cunning trap.
I shall
Ah, I should have been able to discharge that without getting injured. Damn it. Trying to activate myself in combat. Oh my god.
What now? Oh.
I'm sorry, guys. Before I can go any further at this point, I've got to go get my daughter out of her bed. She is done with her nap. and baby comes first. So I'll be right back in about 3 to 5 minutes. And now I'm back. Okay.
As you say. I shall it is begun. It shall
on fire.
We need to get to the beacon. The king needs Loghain to charge.
It is over.
Make sure nothing else is glittering while we're going through. Do I get one of the gifts out of this place?
There! More of the beams ahead!
Really? Where? Are they behind us? Oh, they're behind us. Look at that. There. By there, I mean this one guy. Okay. Anyone else? Anyone else? Nope. Okay. Look at the giant hole. Anyone want to jump in the giant hole? No? No one wants to jump in the giant hole? Okay. Well, no one's gonna jump in the giant hole. I'm gonna try. See what happens when I open this door. Oh, so they don't notice me.
It is begun. As you say. It shall be done. It is begun. As you say. I shall do.
You guys are great at this. A lot better than the other guys were. The other guys sucked.
Finished.
Surprised they got as far as they did with wanting to become Grey Wardens. They were dying left and right.
This is over.
Because I don't remember what happens in the next
Maker's breath. What are these
layer of this
darkspawn
building.
doing ahead of the rest of the horde? There wasn't supposed to be any resistance here.
I don't know, I'm supposed to be invisible. How did you notice me?
Right, because clearly this is all just a misunderstanding. We'll laugh about this later. At any rate, we need to hurry. We need to get up to the top of the tower and light the signal fire in time. Taron Loghain will be
Figured
waiting
Alistair
for
would
the
like that
signal.
because he likes comedy. I guess by not agreeing with him earlier, I kind of missed one of the jokes that he says. Am I still invisible? No, because Alistair knocked me out of it. Rude. I want to be invisible. Sitting right next to a fire. But I'm invisible! So nobody knows. There were people who were apparently following me around like lost puppies.
The task is finished.
Okay, so it is this one. We're doing this one first. Look how good you guys are at this.
We have much to do and little enough
Make
time to do it.
myself invisible. Go across the way.
That went well.
You guys are so good at this. It's almost like we're trained to fight together. Also, we have a mage, so not everybody's like right up in the front. It's another problem that I have with being a city elf. Why did my husband have to choose a city elf instead of a mage elf?
Perhaps we should take the time to review what we've
Make
learned.
myself invisible. Discarded book. Oh, I'm gonna put this in my fanny pack.
I am done.
With this ridiculous darkspawn bullshit. That's what I'm done with. I gotta wait for him to stand up. Oh, wait, it's too far back. This one. Am I not hitting anybody? And
I shall do
I need some help here.
I shall do
I shoot him. Maybe. Doing it. I'll get used to it, I promise. Eventually. At some point in time. Give me your shit. Give me your money! That's all you. You just gonna give me money too? Yep. It's like I'm robbing. But apparently they're not that intelligent, so. Break stealth. I love how I think it sounds like a flight's going to. It's not keeping my mood.
It is begun.
I got an achievement. No, I got my husband an achievement.
The task is
I'm playing
finished.
under his character because it's easier to stream that way because we are using our group streaming thing. Oh, I'm using our group streaming page in order to stream this. And it is connected to his stuff, so therefore I am getting my husband achievements. And because I don't know if it'll stick, let's go to the third floor.
Loghain better be ready to charge as soon as we light the signal. The king is depending on us.
Is he? Is he though? See, I really don't know because, like, none of the books talk much about King Cailan. Because at the time, in the first 2 books, he's still just Merrick's son. He's just like a little boy in the second books, and like the third book doesn't have him in it. Now, before edition, I think. I haven't actually started reading that yet. It's the one that I haven't read yet. How did I die? Now I've got to take one of my injury potions, which is why I bought them in the first place. Ah, push the wrong button again. Ah, I always do that. Right, level up. That's what I was gonna do. My brain's totally up there, I promise. Give me some more strength. 1 for dexterity. Let's see, we should also probably get some archery in, since my character's supposed to be basically like a rogue. I play D&D, so that's why I think, well, I guess in D&D technically everybody can. That should not have deactivated that. The other ones didn't. Yes, it is sounds. Ah. It does.
Now we do battle! I shall. It is begun. It shall be done. It is begun. It shall be done. As you said, it is begun. It shall be done. I shall do it. It is begun.
Dude, watch it! Catching other people on fire. You need to be careful with that shit. Learn to aim. Did you not go to the fucking school?
We must get to the top of the tower.
Thank you, doggies, for all the help. You're so sweet.
Finished.
This is the one I'm going to enjoy.
The Darkspawn has sensed us! Have you no concern for your own existence?
Basically kill him. I've got him. Awesome. You guys do not just leave someone out here to fight for themselves. Oh, it's the dog. Okay. Oh, it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? I don't think the dogs ever came this far before. At least not that I can recall playing this previously. Huh. Interesting.
Impossible.
Oh, Darkspawn. Great.
It is over.
I'm getting the chests. If I'm not mistaken, the fourth... The dogs came in here too? What the hell? Again, I swear they've never come this far before. Yes, top floor, okay. First of all, I pushed the wrong button again. Oh, I gotta get used to this game again. It's been forever. Let's give him a little bit of cunning. Combat tactics. There's that. Now. I don't use any of those things when I play this game. Oh wow, look at all this shit. Wonder. Not that one. My offhand. Oh, does it have to be a main hand weapon? Because if not, that'd be freaking awesome to have like an axe in one hand and a freaking sword in the other. Let's try to find out. Nope, has to be a main hand. So no, because it gets rid of some of my dexterity. Ooh, if it didn't up my attack, I would totally switch these out, but nope. Don't care for that. Okay, let's see here. You. Nope, that's not much. Oh, there we go. There was a shield, but I didn't care for it, so that's why I got rid of it. Chainmail compared to what he's wearing. Switch. What strength do I need? 16? I'll keep those because I'll eventually get that. Okay, now, my other two guys. I'm going to take your mage robes. Thank you for that. Sorry guys if he's half naked. I'm gonna take your shit too. Thank you for that. I'm also going to take your weaponry because it will still give you weaponry for some reason. Why can that dude wear mage robes? That doesn't even make sense. Okay. Let's go. Again, I take their clothes off and their weapons off because it's gonna give them weapons again still. But this gives me the chance to sell it later when I come across somebody I can sell it to. See, this isn't even fair. Why do they get giant creatures to fight? Like, against us, but we don't have giants, like, in the real world to fight against them. Nope, not even there. Fuck, I was trying to avoid that. The stun work on him? Oh. Yeah, he did. Oh, Alistair. Alistair. Damn it. Stun it. I can't stun it. I can't stun it yet. Come on. Give me a chance to... Dude! Apparently my character's kick-ass, because that was fucking awesome.
The beacon is over here. You've surely missed the signal. Let's light it quickly before it's too late.
Yes, let's light it quickly before it's too late. It doesn't matter how early we get here, Alistair. Nothing's gonna change. Ah, wrong button again. Nope, still wrong button. This is what I meant to do. Alistair, you're actually injured, so even though...
Yep. The waiting around part is awesome.
Alistair. So wait, the beacon is a fireplace? Think about that, guys. The beacon is a fireplace.
Sound the retreat.
But what about the king? Should we not...
Do as I command.
Loghain is an asshole.
Pull out! All of you, let's move!
Maybe that's another reason why it was hard to read the first two books. Well, first book and a little bit of the second book, because of the fact that, like, it has Loghain. Just like him as a person, I played the games, the books, so it's kind of hard to like him as a person. Well, he's definitely dead. sad. Because Duncan is actually in the second book. And you actually get to know Duncan. And how he became a Grey Warden. And how he became the leader of Grey Warden
Your
of
eyes finally open. Mother shall be pleased.
Ferelden. Words keep escaping me. Also, did not take my own clothes off.
I am Morrigan, lest you have forgotten, and we are in the wilds where I am
Another
bandaging
achievement
your
for my
wounds.
husband.
You are welcome, by the way. How does your memory fare? Do you remember Mother's rescue?
She didn't even give me a chance to say thank you, and she's like, "You are welcome, by the way." Like, all rude, like.
Mother managed to save you and your friend, though 'twas a close call. What is important is that you both
What about the
lived.
mage and the other
The man who was to respond
guard
to
that
your
was there?
signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well. The suspicious dim-witted one who was with you before, yes. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke.
Awoke. I think she just answered my question from earlier. Thank you.
I do not know. She rarely tells me her plans. Yes,
True that.
but I expect you shall be fine. The Darkspawn did nothing Mother could not heal. He is, as you are. I suppose it would be unkind to say he is being
I wonder
childish.
if people who cosplay as Morrigan feel uncomfortable because she's basically just got like just like a piece of scarf covering her nipples.
I do not mind. Take your time. We are safe for the moment. Mother's magic keeps the Darkspawn away. Once you leave, 'tis uncertain what will happen. The Horde has moved on, so you might avoid it. I wonder at that myself. But she tells me nothing. Perhaps you were the only ones she could reach. I would have rescued your king. A king would be worth a much higher ransom than you.
You want to ransom me off?
Who says I would ransom for coin? Gold has its uses, I suppose, but power buys far more.
What type of power are you looking for, Morrigan?
She turned into a giant bird and plucked the two of you from atop the tower, one in each talon. If you do not believe that tale, then I suggest you ask Mother yourself. She may even tell you. Only stragglers that are long gone. You would not want to see what is happening in that valley now. I do not know who this Loghain even is. Perhaps ask Mother of it.
Loghain, he is a foot. Athlete's foot. Medicine, that's what he is.
I agree. 'Tis time you speak with Mother, then be on your way.
Rude. How do I become friends with her again? Like,
You
why would I
must
want
speak to Mother, then be gone.
That's
you have
not
an
what I
army
meant
of
to do,
Darkspawn
God
to avoid, and 'twould be best to get an early start. You were welcome. Though Mother did most of the work, I am no healer. I will stay and make something to eat. No,
This
I
chest
cannot.
can't get in right now. Because it requires a key, and we do not have the key. But by
See,
it requiring a
here
key,
is your
it
fellow
means that we
Grey
can do it
Warden.
later.
You worry too much, young man.
Stretched. Sorry about that, guys.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure.
Yep, dead. Very much dead. Can't you tell I'm a ghost?
Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends?
She's legendary!
Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
Daveth.
And what does that
was
mean?
his name.
I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not? Must I? Age and power are relative. It depends on who is asking. Compared to you, yes, on both counts.
Then why didn't
You're
you
really
say Duncan?
fucking old.
He was our leader.
I am sorry for your Duncan, but your grief must come later. In the dark shadows before you take vengeance, as my mother once said. Duty must come now.
Merrick in the
It
first
has always
book
been
runs
the
into
Grey
Flemeth.
Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
Because it's like she has to be in everything. She's in the first book, and the incident that happened in the first book is mentioned in the second book. She's in the first game. She's in the second game. She might be in the book with Cole in it, but I'm not sure. I've not read it yet. And she's in Inquisition. So, spoilers. Sorry.
But we were fighting the Darkspawn. The king had nearly defeated them. Why would Loghain do this?
Now that is a good question.
Because Loghain
Men's
is a
hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The Archdemon. By ourselves?
No Grey Warden has
Yes,
ever
by
defeated
ourselves.
a Blight without the army of a half-dozen
me and you.
nations at his back.
Let's go do it.
Not to mention... I don't know how.
How to kill the Archdemon?
I do not know how.
Or how to raise an army? It seems to me those are two different questions, Have the Wardens no allies these days?
I don't know. Duncan said that the Grey Wardens of Orlais had been called, and Arl Eamon would never stand for this, surely.
I suppose. Arl Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men.
And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
Yay, Redcliffe.
Such determination. How intriguing.
I still don't know if Arl Eamon's help would be enough. He can't defeat the Darkspawn horde by himself.
You have more at your disposal than you think.
Of course!
Go on, you whore of a cat.
Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves,
Dwarves, elves,
this
mages.
Arl Eamon, and
That's
who
all I can
knows
think
what
of.
else. This sounds like an army to me.
Templars.
So can we do this?
Regular, everyday
Go to Redcliffe
citizens.
and these other places and build an army.
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens.
Bitch, I drank the blood, didn't I?
No, thank you. You are the Grey Wardens here, not I. Now, Before you go, there is yet one more thing I can offer you.
You know, I don't understand why, but I've always
Shall we have
questioned
two guests
Flemeth.
for the
Like,
eve?
what?
Or none?
What's in it for you?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining.
What's in it, all of this for you?
Such a shame. What? You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears.
Was it to get rid of Morrigan? Though with her age, I don't think she was even born when you met Merrick. Unless she's Merrick's daughter as well, because you did take him into a hut and do things and not... It didn't specify what you did with him. So Morrigan could be Merrick's daughter, which would make her queen.
Her magic will be useful. Even better, she knows the wilds and how to get past the Horde.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds
she
for
would
years.
be older than
Here is
Caitlin.
your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
Because she was born before Caitlin, if that were the case.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this
Don't
add to
ever
our
look a
trouble?
horse in the mouth.
Out of
Sleepy
the
Hollow
wilds,
taught me that.
she's an
Was it
apostate.
Sleepy Hollow?
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man,
Or the little
perhaps
boy...
I
No,
should
no,
have
no,
left
no.
you on that tower.
What is it?
Point taken.
Brothers
Mother.
Grimm. The Brothers
This is not
Grimm
how
taught
I
me that.
wanted this. I'm not even ready.
Little girl got
You
eaten
must
by a
be
horse.
ready.
'Cause she
Alone,
looked it in
these
the
two
mouth.
must unite for Eldon against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even I.
I understand.
And you, Wardens.
Oh, but we want you to
Do
perish.
you
What?
understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this
Do you?
because you must succeed.
Must we?
Allow me to get my things, if you please.
Notice that she didn't fight that. She fights going, but she didn't fight the fact that I said that she would
am
not
at your
come to harm,
disposal,
like
Grey
by saying
Wardens.
something like, I can take
suggest
care of
village
myself.
North of the wilds is our first destination. It is not far, and you will
Which
find
is
much
kind
you
of
need there.
unlike Morrigan.
Or if you prefer, I shall simply
Well, in my
be
opinion,
your
it is.
silent guide. The choice is yours.
You will regret saying that.
Dear,
Trying to
sweet
become friends with
mother,
Morgan. You should
are
always
so
become
kind
friends with your
to cast
characters.
me out like
Because you
this.
don't know
How
what will happen if you
fondly
don't.
I shall remember this moment.
Well, I always said, if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or two afterwards.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so? I guess you're right. The Grey Wardens have always taken allies.
Wonder what would happen if I was not friends with
I
Alistair
am
by the end of
so
this.
pleased to have your approval. Farewell, Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the Blight.
And by the Blight, she means the taint.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
Alistair approves, and Morrigan approves. Awesome. Approval rating has just gone up. What? Okay. One problem with these games, like, literally, you can't go any further than what it wants you to. World map. Now we're going to Lothering. We've got to go there. That's the next place we've got to go. Oh look! A battle! That's the thing that this map does when you're traveling. Oh look, cutscene! Yay, cutscene!
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must
Is he seriously
rebuild
in
what was
Redcliffe already?
lost at Ostagar, and quickly.
How?
There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let
How long
them.
was I
We must
asleep?
defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly
That he was
and
able to
without
get to Redcliffe
hesitation.
before
Your lordship, if I might speak.
I even woke up and got on my way.
You have declared yourself Queen Honora's regent and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
How dare you say that? Oh my gosh, no.
Everything I have
actually
done
on
has
dinner.
been to secure Ferelden's independence.
Then that really makes me
I have
more
not
annoyed,
shirked my
honestly,
duty
because
to
at
the
least with
throne,
Redcliffe, it's closer
and
to where we
neither
are.
will any of you.
The Banorn will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Loghain, that guy,
Van Tegan, please!
Your Majesty,
Van Tegan,
your father
has more
risked
right
civil war.
to that throne
If Eamon were here,
than you do, and sort of your daughter.
Van Tegan,
Because
my
one, your
father
daughter
is
has
doing what is
no
best.
did he
blood
also
relation
do
to
what was
Merrick.
best for your husband, Your
But
Majesty?
Tegan did, because Tegan is Merrick's queen/wife's younger brother. Dog! You brought me Darkspawn. Thank you, dog. I always wanted that.
Darkspawn!
Brain stuff.
I think he was out there looking for you. He's chosen you. Mabari are like that. They call it imprinting.
Does this mean we're going to have
As long as
this
it's not like
mangy
Twilight
beast following
imprinting,
us
because then
about
I'd
now?
be a little, like,
Wonderful.
uncomfortable.
He's not mangy.
And yet we still have Alistair along. If you must.
Two.
would you like?
Let's go! Look, some more fruit. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Yeah, Daddy?
Wake up, gentlemen. More travelers to attend to. Led by an elf, of all things.
They don't look much like them others, you know. Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense.
You're a smart man.
Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers, and you're free to move on.
What did I tell you?
Yeah,
no wagons, and this one looks armed.
The toll applies to everyone.
Looks armed.
That's why it's a
I
toll.
have a
and not, say,
crossbow,
a refugee tax.
2 daggers.
Oh, right.
Plus,
even if you're no refugee,
Alistair has a sword
you still
and
got
a
to
shield.
pay.
Plus, pretty sure that Morrigan has a staff, which you could probably use as a walking stick.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules. Did she say she's a Grey Warden? Them ones killed the king.
Traitors to Ferelden,
No,
I
we
hear.
didn't.
Tern Loghain put quite a bounty on any who are found.
But
of course he did.
Are them Grey Wardens good? I mean, really good? Good enough to kill a king?
You have a point. Well, let's forget about the toll. We'll just leave you to your darkspawn fighting, king-killing ways.
Yeah, I think we should add bandit
Just
slaying
when
to
we
the
had
list.
things settled.
More enemies ahead!
I shall go.
Did it again, guys. Did it so fucking
I shall do it. Very well. I shall do it, as you say.
All right, we surrender. We're just trying to get by before the darkspawn get us all. Yes, I'm a criminal. I admit it. I apologize. There aren't any. Just the Templars, and they'll execute me. I'm not going down without a fight.
Yes, you are. But you're dead. I also might be dead. But that's nothing.
Very well. On it. Done. On it. Very well.
Begin the onslaught.
Oh, that's why we're dying.
As you wish. Off I go. Done. Very well.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, there it is.
Another cutscene. Damn
Lothering.
it.
Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you?
Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing.
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
Okay, let's see here.
Yes, I know. I was just thinking.
No wonder it took so long, then.
Oh,
she's
I
so
get
rude.
it. This is the part where we're shocked
Some
to
people would
discover
love her.
how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first. But we need to decide what our general plan is for afterwards, don't we? I think what Flemeth suggested is the best idea. These treaties, have you looked at them? There are three
Yes,
main
I have,
groups
since
that we
apparently
have
you made me
treaties
in the
for.
lead.
The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first. Well, I don't know where we should go. I'll do whatever you decide.
Now that is unsurprising.
Arleman is a good man, but I don't know for sure he's where we should go. I'm not going to fight about it.
Why exactly did I get put in the lead? He has been a Grey Warden longer than I am. But yet somehow I ended up the leader of this motley crew.
I can give you directions, if you like.
See, I would ask all these questions, but the map kind of shows us everywhere we need to go,
Then you
so...
have a plan. Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
Forgot to ask Morgan her opinion. Oh well. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for today. I'm going to call it quits here, and so I will just let you all see that I'm saving right here. Save, yes. I will see you all again on Monday for some more Dragon Age. I hope you guys enjoyed today, and let's find out what the future holds for, these Grey Wardens who have been left by themselves in a world not only being taken over by the Blight, but also by war, thanks to a guy who basically let the king die. See you guys next time. Bye.